lovelies, welcome back. It's your girl Katie here, and today's video is going to be another declutter series here on my channel. I did a declutter of my makeup in, I think August was when I did my last declutter series, but it is a new year and I kind of want to go through my collection again and just kind of make sure I'm only keeping what I like. So just a couple things to know. This isn't going to be a cutthroat declutter. I'm only going through and getting rid of what I'm not liking or what I'm not using or loving. Everything that I'm getting rid of will be passed on to family or friends or donated locally. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing a declutter of my bronzers and blushes today. So no further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right on into this video. Alright, so I don't have a ton of bronzers. I mean, this is plenty, obviously, but I don't have a ton of them, so I don't know how many I'm actually getting rid of today, but I do want to go through, like I said, and just make sure I'm only keeping what I like. So I'm just going to start off on this side and work my way over. So this one's from Lisa. I don't know how to say that. Lisa. This is their No Limits Matte Bronzer. It's in the shade Light. I really like this one. I'm going to be keeping it. It's a really good bronzer, so for sure keeping this one. This one from Visca. I really like this bronzer. This is in the shade Kiss by Serentine. It's a soft matte bronzing powder. This is another really good one, so I'm for sure going to keep this one as well. It's a really, really good bronzer. I recommend this one. So like I said, I'm really not getting rid of a ton. I just want to go through them. I don't know if you guys want me to show each and every one of them or you just want to see the ones I'm getting rid of. I'll just quickly go through them because I know a lot of these in this row I'm not getting rid of. So I'll just show them real quickly. So this is from Pretty Vulgar. This is the Bronze Bee, and the Son of a Bee is the shade name. I'm keeping this one. This is a really good bronzer. I've liked this one for a really long time. I'm also going to be keeping this one from ColourPop here. This is new to my collection, so I haven't actually tried it yet. It is the Coconut Beach Bronzer. So I'm keeping this one because, like I said, it's new to my collection. I'm for sure going to be keeping this one as well. This is the Take Home the Bronze by The Balm. I really like this one. It's really good. One of my family members gifted this to me for my birthday, and I really, really like it. So definitely keeping this one. Now, this one over here, I'm not sure about. It's from Wet n Wild. It's not a bad bronzer or anything. It's just I don't really know if I want it. This is in the shade Sunset Striptease. And I just know I haven't been reaching for this one lately. I just don't. I don't know. It's not a bad bronzer, like I said. It's just I'm not sure if I want it. I think I'm going to go ahead and pass this one on. Or maybe I'll put this in the maybe pile. I don't know. It's a nice bronzer, and I do like how it looks, but it does have kind of like that glowy, kind of like golden kind of shade to it, and I just don't know if that's one that I'm really loving lately. I haven't reached for this in a while, so I'm gonna pass this one on. Honestly, I have enough bronzers, so I don't think I need this one, so I'm passing this one on. Then I have one here from Ofra. This is the Samantha March Bronzer Duo in the shade River. Yeah, I think, yeah. I'm going to pass this one on as well. It's not a bad bronzer. There's nothing wrong with the formula. It's just the shade. It looks really red, or kind of like that red bronzer look, and I'm not a fan of that. I prefer more like cool toned, maybe kind of warmer toned bronzer, but not this warm. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pass this one on as well. I have two here from Physicians Formula. I have this one that is called the Butter Coffee Bronzer. It's like from their latte collection or something like that. They came out not long ago, and I picked this one up, and I do really like this one, so I'm keeping that one for sure. And I'm also going to keep the original Butter Bronzer, you know, the iconic Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, because I do really like it, so I'm keeping these two. Too Faced. Okay, I have this Chocolate Gold Soleil bronzer here, and I don't know about this one. I really want to keep it, but I don't know how much I'm going to use it because it is one of those bronzers that has the gold kind of shininess to it, but it's not a bad bronzer, and it is more of a shade that I like. It's kind of like that cooler tone bronzer. I think I'm going to keep this one for now. I have a feeling that if I got rid of it right now, I would regret it, so I'm going to hold on to it. If I don't use it within this year, then I might pass it on later, but it is really, really pretty, and I don't know. I got it in BoxyCharm, and I didn't have to pay, you know, full price for this or anything, so yeah, I'm going to hold on to this one. I'm not ready to let go of it yet. Maybe I will soon, but not yet. All right, I have two here from Milani. And the reason why I have two is I picked up the shade. I really like this bronzer. This is the Silky Matte Bronzer, and this is in the shade Sunlight. The reason why I have two is I went ahead and picked up a shade darker. This is in the shade 2, I believe, and this one's in the shade 1. I just noticed that this one just didn't show up very well, but I really like the formula, so I'm going to get rid of one, and I'm going to keep the number 2. This is from Ciate London. The package is super shiny, so I'm not going to be able to show it to you, but this is the Bamboo Bronzer in the shade Palm Island. Now, I have mixed feelings on this. There's nothing wrong with the formula, but the shade, it's the shade, yeah, it's too warm. And it seemed like when I wore this, the once or twice that I didn't like how it looks, so I'm not sure if I should just give it another chance. Maybe I didn't apply it right, or just go ahead and pass it on. I think I'm going to go ahead and pass it on because I really don't like the look of the shade. And yeah, I remember looking at myself in the mirror after I had applied it and was thinking, wow, this looks terrible on me. So yeah, I think I'm just going to pass it along. It's too bad because I did like the formula of it. It's just the shade is just not right for me. So yeah, I'm gonna pass it on. Passing on. All right, these two over here, I'm keeping. This one's from L'Oreal. It's the Bronze Please, and then this one's the Iconic London super shiny packaging. The Ultimate Bronzing Powder. This is in the shade Medium Brown. I love this one. This is my favorite bronzer at the moment. This one and the Visco one is really good. So I'm for sure keeping both of these. I have a couple on the side here, so let me pull these out. Okay. This one here is from Alamar Cosmetics. It's the Hydrating Complexion Trio from Alamar Cosmetics. To be completely honest, I don't think I'm going to keep this. I'm hesitant because I've only used it once, and I wasn't impressed with it when I used it, so I don't know if I should just, you know, kind of one of those first impressions where you try a product, you don't like it, and then you try it again, and you do like it, so I could end up liking it, but it just seemed like I wasn't impressed with the shades. They just weren't really for me. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to give this another chance. It's too bad, because I really do like Alamar Cosmetics, and I have one of their blush trios that I absolutely love. This one just didn't work out for me. The shades just aren't right for me. So, yeah, I'm going to pass this one on. Really good formula, though, but it's just the shade. It's always the shade. All right, passing that one on. All right, so I have three more back here. This one here from Too Faced. Cocoa Contour Palette. I'm keeping this. I do like this one. I really like these two shades here. I mix them together. I don't ever use the brightening shades, and I don't use these two because they're obviously too dark for me, but I'm going to keep it. So, keeping this. This one is from Marc Jacobs, and you know they don't sell makeup anymore. This is the Omega Bronzer, in the shade Tantalize. This is obviously way too dark for me, but if I use it really lightly, I can get away with it, so I'm going to keep this for now. Yeah, it is a really beautiful bronzer, and yeah, it shears out, so yeah, I'm going to keep it for now. Alright, and then I have this bad boy back here. This is from Cab Cosmetics. It's a really big contour palette. I've never used this. It came in a BoxyCharm box and I just haven't used it yet. And to be completely honest, I don't know if I want to. The shades, I don't know. I'm not a contourer. I like bronzing, but I don't contour. And I don't ever use, like, I use setting powders, and that's about it. So I don't ever use, like, brightening powder, so to say. So I think this is going to be a waste on me. It would probably just sit in my collection. I probably wouldn't use it. So I'm going to go ahead and pass that on because I don't want to hold on to something I'm not going to use. That's the whole point of this video, obviously. So passing this one on. Alright, so I think I did pretty good. Got rid of quite a few, so I didn't even count up how many I started out with. So give me a moment. Alright, so I had a total of 19 bronzers. And I'm getting rid of 6 bronzers, and I'm keeping 13, which is pretty good. I think I did pretty good on this one. So now let's move on to my blush. Alright, so moving on to my blush, I counted them up, and I believe I have 37 blushes. Yeah, I know. I have a lot of blushes. Blushes are one of my more, I don't know, I like to collect blushes a lot more than I do bronzers, so this side is definitely bigger, so I'm just going to run through this real quick. Like I said, I'm not doing a cutthroat. I'm just getting rid of what I'm not using or what I'm not loving. Alright, so starting off with my ColourPop side. Completely honest, I don't think I'm going to get rid of any of these. I do really like ColourPop, and I have, like I said, I went through these not long ago, and I think that one was more cutthroat than this one's going to be. But I did go through, and I'm pretty sure none of these I want to get rid of. I'll just show them real quick. This one, I don't know what the collection's from, but it's in the shade Desert Rose. Looks like this. Yeah, not getting rid of. Then I have one here in the shade Fresh and Peachy. Keeping. I do really like this shade. I will say that it is a bit lighter than I thought it was going to be. You have to build this one up, for what I noticed. I'm pretty fair skinned, so for it to be pretty light on me, I know that it's not very, like, see, it's not super, super pigmented. It's like a light flush, if you know what I mean. And then, like I said, I'm keeping all of these, so I'm just running through them. So then I have 2 here from Milani. It's in the shade Good Luck Charm and Matchmaker. I don't believe you can get these anymore. I think they've been discontinued, so I'm just going to show them real quick. Then I have here one from the Sailor Moon collection. This is in the shade From the Moon, I believe. Something, yeah, From the Moon. I keep it in the box because I prefer the box packaging than the actual packaging. It's the only products that I keep in the box. But there it is. Like I said, I'm just running through these real quick. So this is in the shade Palateel. I don't remember collection ones, like names, so this is in the shade Secret Crush. It's an Animal Crossing one in the shade Flower Tender. And this one's in the shade Love Story. And then last one on this side is from the Powerpuff Girl collection. Haven't actually used this one yet. This is in the shade Saving the World. Alright, so to be completely honest, I don't know if I'm going to get rid of any of these. Like I said, I did do a cutthroat, more cutthroat on my blush collection a while back. So these are 2 from Tarte. I don't want to run through all of them. This one's here from ColourPop, keeping Too Faced. Another ColourPop one, and then these 2 over here are nearer to my collection. I haven't actually used these, so I'm for sure keeping these. Alright, let's move on to this side, because I know this side there's some that I will be getting rid of, so don't worry. Alright, speaking of getting rid of, these 2 from Wet n Wild. These are from the FM collection, whatever that means. I don't remember. I just remember I bought these a while back, and I've never used them. And I don't think I will. There's nothing wrong with them, like that, not that I know of. It's just these are colors that I have and I don't need. Obviously, I don't need these, so I'm gonna get rid of these 2. Alright, then I have 2 from Milani. I'm keeping these. I really do like these 2. One's in the shade Romantic Rose, and the other one's in Blossom Time Rose. I'm keeping both of those. Okay, I have 2 more here from ColourPop. And these are like their Super Shock Cheek blushes. This one's in the shade Between the Sheets, and this one's the Tinkerbell one in the shade Magic Moon. I don't know. These are really pretty, don't get me wrong. Oh, they're so pretty. That's the problem, but I just haven't reached for them yet. Or I haven't reached for them in a while. That doesn't mean I won't. It's just I haven't. That one actually feels a little bit dry. But it's so pretty though. Alright, I'm keeping them. I know that's bad, but I'm keeping them. My weak spot is ColourPop. I really like ColourPop's products, and I have trouble getting rid of them. Right, keeping that. So, this one. This one from NARS. It's the iconic shade Orgasm. It's so shiny. I haven't actually tried it. I think I tried it in the past, but I haven't used this one. But I don't think I'm gonna like it. It's really shiny, and I have textured cheeks, so whenever a blush has like really shininess in it, I don't typically like it, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and pass this one on. Alright, then I have here one from Hourglass in the shade Diffuse Heat. I haven't used this one a lot, and I want to get some use out of it, so I'm keeping that one. I have here one from Note in the shade Desert Rose. This is my absolute favorite blush shade ever. Keeping for sure. Pretty Vulgar in the shade Hush Blush. For sure keeping. One of my favorites as well. This one from Ofra. It's a blush duo, Chick Lit. It's one of those Samantha March collabs. I'm going to hold on to this for a little bit longer. I want to use this side more. I know for sure I don't like this side. It's really shiny, if you guys can see. It's like a blush topper thing, but I do really like this shade over here, so I think I'm going to hold on to this for a little bit longer. If I don't get any use out of it in this year, I'll pass it on. Alright, I have 2 here. Ciate London. Super shiny packaging. It's in the shade Burnt. It's one of their Marble Light blushes. I'm going to keep this one because it's really, really pretty. I haven't used it a whole lot, so I don't really have an opinion on it yet, so I'm going to keep it for now. I'll see how I like it. It may be in a declutter later on, I don't know. And then this one. This one is from Benefit. It's in the shade Georgie. I'm going to pass this one on. I don't like this one. It's just it's a blush topper, but it's just super shiny, and it doesn't have much pigment, so it's just a blush topper. I don't honestly use blush toppers that much. I like just blush shades, and I have this shade in a face palette, so I just don't need the single. So I'm going to pass this one on. These 2 I'm keeping. Wander Beauty, Wanderous Dust to Dawn palette. It has a highlighter in there, but I really do like the blush shade, so I'm keeping this. This is that Hallmark Cosmetic ones I was talking about earlier. It's a trio. I really like this one, so I'm keeping that. Now onto the ones on the back. I don't like this brand, to be completely honest. Like, their quality is not bad, but their packaging is really cheap, and it's just the price for the product I don't agree with. But I do really like these blush shades. I'm going to keep it. This one from BH Cosmetics. It's newish to my collection. I'm going to keep this one as well. I haven't used it that much, and I do like the shade, so I'm keeping that one. Now, this one. I bought this off of BoxyCharm when they were doing one of their BoxyCharm sales things, whatever they're called. And I regret buying this because I did not pay attention to the description. They were I will say that I feel like this product on their website was misleading. Because it didn't say in the description that it's a cream product. I don't like cream products. I don't use them. They're just not my thing, and this is all cream. And I should have checked the description. I should have gone and done a closer look, but they didn't put it in the title. It just said blush set or whatever. So I just assumed it was powder, but it's not. So I just know I'm not going to use this. It's just going to sit in my collection. It's cream, so I know it's going to expire. So I'm going to pass this on. Hopefully somebody else that I know will get some love out of it. I mean, the shades look really pretty. It's just, I just don't like cream blushes. I don't know why. They just don't work for me. I don't like them. They're so messy, and I don't like them. So passing this one on. All right, and then last two back here. My Jaclyn Hill blush palettes. I'm going to keep both of these. I spent good money on these, and they are really nice, and I like them. This one's in the shade Rogue Affair. I really like this one. I use this one in one of my Shop My Stashes, and I did enjoy using it. And this one's in the shade Rogue Romance. I haven't actually used this one yet, so for sure keeping it because I haven't even used it. The shades do look kind of intimidating on this one. I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to use it because I bought it. Paid good money for it, so yeah, keeping both of these. Alright, so I'm getting rid of 5. I know that's not much, but like I said, this wasn't going to be cutthroat. I'm just going through and getting rid of what I'm not using, and these are products that I'm not going to be using. So I'm keeping 32 blushes, which I know is a crazy amount, but I do like most of these. Some of them I haven't tried, so I don't know yet. So they may end up in a future declutter, but for the most part, I do really like these. Alrighty guys, but there you go. That is going to do it for today. So that's going to do it for today's declutter. My next one should probably be my highlighters. I do have a lot of highlighters, and I need to go through them. And hopefully I'll get rid of quite a few, but I won't know until I get into it. But yeah, that is going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my future declutters coming up. But yeah, other than that, hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!